Hello, my name is Elizabeth Ashton, and here we are in our second episode of my Are You Mad series. We have a very special guest. He's a legendary soul singer, disco singer, founder of Night Flight. He also had a label with A&M Records. Let This Dream Be Real, and So Fine. My friend Bonita actually told me that she was actually conceived with her parents listening to that song. So here we have the legendary Howard Williams Johnson. Would you like to, Howard Williams Johnson, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about you?
Yes, I'm Howard Johnson, known from coast to coast like buttered toast. No, I'm just a small town country boy from Miami, Florida, from Coconut Grove, that just happened to be in the right place at the right time to have some success in the R&B and pop world back in the day.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, your songs hit the top charts, like, so I've listened to them. They're amazing. What inspired your music?
Wow. Well, I grew up in the church. Both my parents sing, not professionally. And I was influenced by a lot of gospel music, the Chuck Wagon Gang, which was really a country and gospel group, and influenced by, Sam Cooke, the Five Blind Boys of Alabama. Wow. A lot of gospel music and country music I was influenced by.
Oh, that's amazing. A country as well. And now you're working on a new album. You've been traveling the world. So tell us, you're a little bit like me. You're an artist that takes your music in all different directions. Would you like to talk a little bit more about that?
Yes. Later this year in the fall, I'll be releasing my new album, which is called Compelled. I worked on it for about 8 years, and it's amalgamation of music of basically of a lifetime, not necessarily, the past 8 years or 2 years or 6 months or whatever. It's just, if you really pay attention to the lyric content, it's basically my life.
Absolutely. And tell us a little bit about the beanie. I mean, we connected last night. We connected actually on a spiritual level, so we'll dig into that later. But tell us a little bit about the beanie and how your look.
Well, I just want it to be basic and simple. I love primary colors, and I just felt that the Compelled album needed to have a common thread of simplicity within it, and I just felt sometimes I'll wear a blue beanie, sometimes I'll wear a red beanie, and sometimes I'll wear an orange beanie. And on the Compelled album, I have a rock song, I have a gospel song, and I have a country song. And when I do my country material, I'll wear my orange beanie.
Yeah, and speaking of simple, that's amazing. You told me a little bit about how you're kind of switching to a more simple type lifestyle, which is very in right now. Would you like to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. I just kind of fell into, being a Buddhist and practicing, yoga, Kundalini yoga. I just wanted a simpler way of how to approach life. And it kind of led me into Japanese minimalism and just having a simpler way of life. When you think about what we're doing now as a people, that we need storage units, it's taking away too much is being paid attention to gathering. And I think we need to spend more time, or I have spent more time with me and being able to give back. And within that giving back, the simpler I make my life, the simpler it is for me to give back.
And kind of like the less is more concept. And I've noticed the simpler I make my life, the more I grow spiritually. Is that kind of...
Absolutely.
Yeah, the same